Imagine being in a dry desert, no water nowhere around you, and you take a stick or any kind of sharp object and you hit a rock, and water start to flow out. How grateful would you be? You about to die of thirst, then suddenly water appear and start to flow. Now you're able to live. You got that living water. And that's what this truth is. That's what this Bible is. The word is. It's living water. It's like striking gold. Or once again, water. You filling up your buckets so fast. You like, man, you can't keep up. So you want to call others in. Like, come on, bring your buckets. The fill theirs up too. But I want to show y'all some things. See this word here? Nigger.
Nigger.
Now the definition, it says a noun, offensive, derogatory. So we know what this word is. But have y'all ever stepped back and said, let me see why they call us niggas? You know, why did they call us this word? So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to see why they call us this word. Now the origin, so you go English, you got nigger, Latin nigger, meaning black, English, Negro. But from here, the origin is Latin, nigger, spelled Niger. Then in the late 16th century, another G got added. So late 16th century from earlier, nigger after Latin, nigger, meaning black, see Negro. Then we got the use over time. I don't know if it was too much I want to show from here. Probably not. But so here in the Bible, Acts chapter 13, verse 1, we got the word nigger being used. Now I started off showing the definition on Google because many will argue with you and say that this word Niger is Niger, and it's not. Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon that was called nigger, and Lucius of Cyrene, and Manaen, which had been brought up with Herod the Tetrarch and Saul. Now, once again, y'all ever step back and wonder why we was called nigger?
So, I'm really glad that you could.
So, let's continue. I'm gonna show y'all why we was called, or still is called, the word nigger in every language, as y'all can see. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 37. These are the curses that was put upon us, that Moses prophesied would be upon us if we disobeyed God's commandments, or upon the children of Israel. But I'm trying to show y'all who we are, because we truly don't know who we are. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee. So you will be a astonishment, a look of amazement, like, whoa, a proverb, meaning like a a warning of you don't want to be like them, and a byword among all nations. That byword is like a taunt, a bad word, and that's the word nigger. That's why they call you a nigger. So we got here Psalms chapter 44. All this is good. If y'all got time, read it. Read it all. Verse 14. Thou makest us a byword among the heathen, a shaking of the head among the people. Ain't that what they do to us today? They shake their head at the way we act, or just at the fact if they don't like us. But mainly our people act like stupid idiots in public, putting a bad name upon us. We put it like this, we already not liked by majority of these nations, these people. So for us to get out there and act like fools, that's giving them reasons to shake their head at us and have a distaste for us, if that makes sense. If we lived in righteousness, then they hate would not be justified. We can look and be like, what you hate us for? Of course, we ain't always been like this as far as acting like fools. They dumbed us down, made us the face of every degradation to say, oh, this is why we treat them this way. Or this is why, you see, they don't know how to act. They act like monsters. They act like, I can't even think of some of the things that they say about us. But y'all know what I mean. I just want to get through this quickly, as quick as I can. So Jeremiah chapter 24, verse 9. It say, I will deliver them to be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth for their hurt, to be a reproach and a proverb, a taunt and a curse in all places whither I shall drive them. Now that word taunt right there, that's the same word they're using taunt for a byword. Like I said, byword mean a taunt, disrespectful, all that, all in one. Now let's see what the reproach mean in the Bible. It say in the Bible, reproach means shame, disgrace, or disapproval, often brought on by sin, a lack of righteousness, and or persecution. It can refer to the public scorn and contempt people face, whether due to their own actions, the struggles of being a believer, or as a consequence of their faith. So I'll continue to talk about the concepts of shame and disgrace. Consequences of sin. It is often depicted as a result of disobeying God or failing to uphold the covenant, bringing divine judgment. Proverbs 14:34 states, righteousness exalted a nation, but sin is a reproach to anyone. So Proverbs, we know that's like being wise or being warned to not do this and not do that. So that's why it say you will be a reproach and a proverb and a taunt, meaning byword to all nations. So far, y'all, who is this describing? Be truthful with yourself, because all this means something. It's not to get boasty and none of that, or boastful. Nah, it's for a reason. Who is this Bible talking about? Because many people talk about how the Bible is man-made and used to control us, but y'all don't know the hidden gems that's in here. These people wish that we never read this Bible, but this is our Bible. This is our story. Ain't no taking it from us. It's in our hearts. This living water is the truth. You cannot stop. You ever try to stop flowing water? See how hard it is. Now imagine living water at that. Let's keep going. So a reproach is a form of blame, criticism, or disgrace, while a proverb is a short, popular saying that expresses a general truth are piece of wisdom. A reproach in a proverb refers to a proverb that carries a message of shame or criticism, often as a moral or a warning against wrongdoing. For example, a proverb that says a wicked person is a reproach to society illustrates this meaning. Y'all get it? So when you look at our conditions, would that not be a reproach in a proverb to how we are? How did we get in this condition? Remember, ask yourself that. Take a close look at us on all levels. And you tell me, how do we get there? How do we get here? I'm sorry. How do we get here? And now you see why. It's something deeper than y'all would ever understand. And I'm trying to make that clear to you. And it's Isaiah chapter 42. For some reason, I was going to read the whole thing because it's all good. I don't even know what I want to take out from it to show y'all. But I guess I'll start at verse 1. Behold my servant whom I uphold, my elect, in whom my soul delighted. I have put my spirit upon him. He shall bring forth judgment to the Gentiles. He shall not cry, nor lift up, nor cause his voice to be heard in the street. A bruised reed shall he not break, and a smoking flax shall he not quench. He shall bring forth judgment unto truth. Man, this is all good. Let me see. And I'm on this iPad, so I don't know how to pause it to see what I need to get to. But he's given a prophecy to his people. It's future prophecy. Covenant of light to the Gentiles. So he's going to open the blind eyes to bring out the prisoners from the prison, and to them that sit in darkness out of the prison houses. I'm the Lord, that is my name, and my glory will I not give to another, neither my praise to graven images. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you them. Ain't nobody like God. Can't nobody play with him. Can't nobody beat him. He is the truth. Tell you things before they come to pass. See, Satan, the evil one, the wannabe, the adversary, he can't prophesy. What he do is predictive program. He got to put it in movies, TV shows, and entertainment, things like that. He got to show you his plans like that, and then let you see his plans come to pass. So that's fake prophesying. He got to put it in a movie first, and then do the plan. No. God he says a thing thousands of years before it happened, and let you watch it come to pass. He bringing it to life now, just as he doing with us. Man. So this is bringing his people out of captivity, or opening our eyes in dark places, giving us light. I think that was somewhere here that I want to take out, but gotta keep pushing. One more thing I wanted to show. Chapter 43. But now thus says the Lord that created thee, O Jacob, and he that formed thee, O Israel. Fear not, for I have redeemed thee. I have called thee by thy name. You are mine. When you pass through the waters, I will be with thee. And through the rivers, they shall not overflow thee. When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burned, neither should a flame kindle upon thee. So this word right here, redeem. Remember that redeem word? Redemption. Gula. Transliteration? Gullah. I'm sorry, I always say gula, but gullah. KJV meaning kindred, redeem, redemption right of redemption, redemption right, redemption rights. Application. Feminine passive participle of ga'al, redemption, including the right and the object by implication, relationship, kindred, things like that. So you might be saying, Trey, what is this you showing me? Sorry if it sounds like a bunch of gibberish. Believe me, it's not. Just trying to rush and get through this, and hopefully it makes sense in the end. Like cooking some gumbo, throwing everything in a pot, and you know how good it turned out. So we see that this strong 1353 is the word gullah, right? And gullah, they say it's the participle of ga'al. Mean the same words. Same words, right? And what we just see 1350 at, redeem, what we see that at? Right here. So he talking to his gullah people. And who are the gullah people? Well, let's take a look. These are the gullah people. They say are a subgroup. The gullah are a subgroup of the African American ethnic group who predominantly live in the low country region of the United States of North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida within the coastal plain and the sea islands. Their language and culture have preserved a significant influence of Africanism as a result of their historical geographic isolation in the community's relation to its shared history and identity. So you see, this is what a gullah woman look like sitting there, this daughter of Zion. So it goes on to talk about the gullah people. So the gullah people we know come from, they were slaves stolen from West Africa, took from West Africa and brought here to America. And all of a sudden we got subgroups of African American people. No, we are the same. You know, but I'm going to show y'all something. We'll scroll on down to here. I think it's what etymology. It say the origin of the word gullah can be traced to the Kikongo language spoken. Is this what I wanted? No, down a little bit. Right here. Mind you, y'all read this stuff for yourself. I just want to pick out some parts. It say some scholars have suggested that it may come from the name of the Gola, an ethnic group living in a border area between present-day Sierra Leone and Liberia in West Africa, another area of enslaved ancestors of the Gullah people. Huh? You don't say. Gola, huh? It say the Gola are a West African ethnic group who share common cultural heritage, language. Hey, y'all keep it down. Keep it down. So they said they share a common, cultural heritage, language, and history, and who live primarily in western and northwestern Liberia and eastern Sierra Leone. The Gola language is an isolate within the Niger Congo language family. The Niger or Nigger Congo language family. As of 2015, it is spoken by about 278,000 people. All right, so this is something I just learned today, y'all. That's why I'm blown away. Y'all don't know how long I've been doing this studying, and I be trying to simplify it. But I'm blown away with this stuff. I'm like, man, I gotta push it out to y'all the best I can, and y'all run with it. So from there, I said, man, I gotta look into that. This, cause I ain't never heard this name right here. This right here. So I said, okay, if they tied to the Gullah people, that's what this Wikipedia is saying. They tied the Gullah people here in America is tied to these people that's still in West Africa, and they have a language, and this is their heritage, right? So it's like, okay, that's something for us to attach to, meaning them are folks. So I need to see who them folks are, and that's exactly what I did. Boom. In Hebrew, I like to get the meaning of things, because the truth lies behind the meaning. In Hebrew, Gola means exile or diaspora, referring to the condition of the, yeah, no, I don't like that word. Them imposters, no, not them. We're going to say Judah, people being dispersed from their homeland. It comes from the root word galah, which means to uncover or reveal. This etymology connects the concept of exile with a feeling of being exposed or unprotected. Ain't that the truth? We out here naked. Y'all see how we still talk the same to this day? Do we not use them terms today? Man, you out here naked. Meaning you slipping, you wide open, you uncovered. We not even knowing this come from the Bible, man. We talking the same since the Bible days. Look, so Gola or Gulat or Gulat, while often used interchangeably, Gola can refer to the diaspora community itself, while Gulat more strongly emphasizes the feeling. Hey, y'all go upstairs with that, please. A feeling of being exposed. Where I left off at. More strongly emphasizes the feeling and process of being in exile. So look, the historical context, and this one I'm gonna leave off with this one. The term is deeply rooted in Jewish history, referring to periods of displacement and the emotional and spiritual state of being uprooted from the land of Israel, kicked out of your land. So once again, remember, they just tied us to these people. Remember, we all the same people. Ain't no subgroup, nothing. The Gullah people was taken from West Africa. They are Negroes as well. We Negroes that was took from West Africa. Ain't no labeling. See how they throw all these other labels on us? But remember, the truth is lying right in our face. It's right in everybody's face. And they thought we weren't going to be able to tie this together. So these people we tied to, the Gola, only thing missing is the H. The H is taken off. But that's the same thing they did with Judah on the West Africa map. Same thing they did with Judah. Let me show y'all that real quick. Gotta show y'all since we here. Let me see. 1732 West Africa map. I think it was 1732. Oops, I spelled that wrong. West Africa map. Prominent 1732 West Africa map is a work by John Baptiste Bourguignon. Don't know if I spelled or sounded that out correctly, but let's see. West Africa map images. Come on, let me see. We want a full view. Now look, the West Africa map, we have Negro land. I don't know if y'all can see my mouse, but right here in the middle, in the center of this map, you see Negro land. This the whole part of West Africa. Now, if you go down, if you look down, you see the Grain Coast, Gold Coast, and you see the Slave Coast. Can I zoom in? Well, I can zoom in a little bit. Now, in this one right here on the Slave Coast, you got Witta or Fitta. Witta or Fitta, those are like different different ways how to pronounce Judah. Like I think this is like Dutch and French. One of those y'all have to look for yourself. But that's still Judah, and I'm gonna show y'all. So on the slave coast, where they got the slaves from, where they picked the slaves up at, was the kingdom of Judah, and I'm gonna show you. Get up out of here, and we just gonna go kingdom of Judah, West Africa. So it was on the 1747 map. So even further down the line. Boom. Let's check it out. We're gonna visit. Didn't want this one. But you see, KM is Kingdom of Judah. Or Witta. That go Witta still there. Slave Coast. Witta or Judah. But notice Judah is spelled J-U-D-A-H in the Bible. On here, they just took the H off. So I'm showing y'all the same thing they did with that Gola. Took the H off. So it don't mean nothing. Same meaning. So don't let that confuse y'all. Now the question y'all should be asking is, how is it, or why is it the kingdom of Judah listed on the map in Negro land? And how come you don't know nothing about Negro land? I was trying to find. I was trying to find another map for you to show y'all that it's there. It's definitely there. It's on Amazon. Let's see what Amazon have. Probably the same map. But back to this. So we got the Gullah people, or the redeemed people. We got the Gola meaning in Hebrew. Back to here real quick. Remember, this was a past participle of Ga'al. And we got, oh no, what was this? Gala. Where did I get that from? Man, y'all gotta forgive me. I'm just blown away today. Y'all don't know how much this is clicking to me. So I started to write, but it was pouring in so much. I'm like, man, I just had to stop. So this is really freestyling off the top. So now I'm trying to remember what this had to tie into. What was this tying into? Oh, you know what? I think it was tying into Gola. Let me see if y'all can hear this.
Strong's H, 1540. Gala.
So this Gala. Let's see. So yeah, I think this is what it was. It was gonna tie into that. I think that's exactly what it was. Let's see. Got a KJV. We finna see right now. Yep. H1540. H1540. Man, I apologize, y'all. So we see that Gola or Gala, however you pronounce it, in the Hebrew, we see what it means, right? Now here we are, transliteration, Gala, and this is the meaning of it. So those people that's in West Africa that's named the Gala people, this is what it means. God chosen people, y'all. I don't know what it's gonna take. How many coincidences? Many, huh? I know it's hard, but y'all gonna get it.